Hey there. I'll be right with you. Hey Kelly. Hey Betty. Hey Lynn. Trying to get all my technical difficulties worked out here. I had my technical team working with me earlier today, and I think I've got it figured out. Let me know if you can hear me. Trying to get it where I can see comments. I don't see comments. I can see who's watching. I'm trying to wave back to you. Here we go. Karen Robinson says hello. Hey. Karen, I'm missing your face. Dina's watching. Hi. Okay. I've got my pretty little thing here. I had to turn the TV off. I can't handle very much of what's going on because they're spewing the same pictures and same videos and everything of this pandemic we're going through. So I just can't watch it anymore. I don't know about y'all, but it's kind of driving me crazy. Hey, Miss Dawn. Let me get started. This is something, I've never done this before, so bear with me. What I usually have is a face-to-face class in my home where we make cards, we get together, and I have several card stamp sets that I use. So I'm going to be using 3 different stamp sets today, which normally in a card class you want to stick with one stamp set because if you have so many, not everybody's got that stamp set. It's kind of not what I want to do, but that's what's happening today. First of all, I can't even think. I sent out packets to this. For those of you who told me you wanted packets, I sent packages, but I have to tell you this first off. I put a letter in your packet that, hey Jada, that also told you that I'm not allowed to send you stamped images. And I misunderstood this or didn't figure it out. It went over my head, which is not too hard to do. But when I sent you your packet, this is already stamped. And if this is already stamped, then basically I'm sending you a card kit. And all you have to do is put it together. But Stampin' Up! Is in the business of selling stamp sets. So from now on, I will be making my packets without stamped images. So we'll get past this one and we're okay. I don't want to lose my demonstratorship over something so silly that I did not understand. First of all, this is my last class of SaleABration, and SaleABration is where you spend $50 and you get some freebies, free stamp sets. There's a whole host of things available. I've been splattering that all over my notes from patients' Facebook group page, and so you can email me, text me. Penny sent some things to another friend today on my behalf. Thank you, Penny, for sending pictures and stuff. But let me just go ahead and get started because I really like the cards that I designed. The first one we're going to look at is this one. And this is just, to me, a basket of sunshine. But we're using the Timeless Tulips stamp set. So it's got 15 stamps in it. These are your images. I don't know if you can read those, but they have Happy Easter, Happy Spring. You've got a Mother's Day stamp. I sent this in a sympathy card the other day. What a beautiful difference one single life makes. A friend of mine lost her brother, and this was perfect for what I wanted to say. Happy birthday, hello, and may the memories of yesterday comfort you today. That can go with this. You can put this on the front and this inside, or make 2 separate cards, just however you want to do it. But for my purposes, so I'm using the Happy Easter, Happy Spring. And in your card kit, it looks like this. You got all kinds of pieces. Let me put this away now. These beautiful tulips came from a set of paper that's called Pleased as Punch. And I know why they did that, because they have, in the mini catalog, they have the stamps, they have the punches that coordinate, and this coordinates with this one. There's another punch that goes with the blossoms, the umbrella punch. There was a heart punch, still is a heart punch, still available. All 4 of these punches are still available. The blossom punch is available. With a $100 purchase, you get it free. And on the back, it has just wonderful background things that you could use in coordination with the stamps and your punches. But for my purposes today, I cut out, or I sent you a card recipe on how to make this card. So you may have already done it, those of you who bought it, but here's your card recipe. And on the back, it shows you everything I used and what the number is to get a bundle. This is 2 separate things here. But if you get the bundle, you save 10%. So on the back, it gave you this. On the front, it tells you everything I did. So let's just get started on that. This is the Happy Easter, Happy Spring, Happy everything. And what you'll want to do first is just stamp first. I always stamp first and then assemble later. Of course, you're stamped, so let me go ahead and get caught up with you. Okay, that was easy. This particular piece of paper is the same as the whole card itself. Yours is probably a little shorter. I don't think it matters. But anyway, to get started, if you want a sentiment on the inside, there should be a blank that you can put on the inside. But I'm going to show you what we do here. Using my snail. I'm going to put that on the inside. Usually, if I am going to put a sentiment on the inside, you'll want to stamp that first, because what if you stamped it and got ink everywhere? You don't want to put it inside because you would tear your card up taking it out. But I'm not putting anything inside. That just means I'm going to have to write a whole lot when I send this picture. Well, I mean, when I send this card out, because there's no image or picture there to help me out. Okay, I'm just centering this. Does not have to be perfect, because remember, this is a homemade card. Now, your card is, it's 4 by 5 1/4. No, your card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 and scored right here. But this insert is your first card layer, and it's your 4 by 5 1/4. Now, this is your pot. It looks different because what you're going to do is you're just going to cut off a triangle. And I'm not measuring, I'm just cutting. And then you're going to want to go ahead and snail that to your card toward the bottom, so you'll have room. I hope y'all can see this. Toward the bottom and kind of center of your card. And I'm not measuring, I'm just eyeballing. Now, the next thing you want to do is you've got all your beautiful tulips. Now, you should have 5 tulips and 6 leaves. There really is no method to the madness here on that. And you'll notice I did not stamp these tulips. I punched it out of that paper. But now, in the stamp set, you can stamp them and punch them. And it just turns out beautiful. Okay, so first thing I want to do is find my dimensionals. Your dimensionals, you pop them up. Hey, Miss Nancy. Hey, Sharon. I'm only going to use one on each tulip here. Let me go ahead and put that there. But what I do is I'm just eyeballing where to put it. And I'm also going to have a lip that goes across here, the pot, top of the pot. So it's okay to go, you know, over your pot. Okay, let me get this dimensional back off. Okay, no, I don't want the yellow one close to the other yellow one. Let me put it up top. Okay, what color is this? Okay. Now, I want some leaves. These leaves were punched out of that paper on the back side for the green. I'll put that right there. I don't know if you're making any comments. Can't see you, but that's okay. Put that one right there. Okay, let me get another. Oops. Okay, there it is. My purple tulip, one of my favorites. Okay, my purple tulip I'm going to put right in the middle because there was only one purple tulip in the ones I punched out. So I'm going to put it right. Let me get the purple one. I'll put it right in the middle. Okay. Put this other yellow here. And the pink up here. Okay, and then you're just going to place your leaves around. And if they're all popped up, so it gives your card some dimension. Now, like I said, today is the last day to get free SaleABration stamps, but this catalog is good until May 31st while supplies last. Please just punch and the tulips and the tulip stamp set, they are all still available. And you can get those after today, but I wouldn't wait because a lot of these things tend to just disappear. Disappear quickly. The bee paper, gone, gone, gone. Okay, now that does not look exactly like this one, but it doesn't have to. Doesn't have to. Okay, now I'm going to put my flower pot lid somewhere in there. Thank you for giving me some hearts. I like that. Okay, now since this is uneven, I'm putting my dimensionals on each side and some snail because that snail will stick to the leaves and the flowers that are popped up. And my top to my pot that will be sticking right on the card. Now, see if that looks a little different. There we go. Now, this is just going to be flat, completely flat. And I put it all the way across my card. Now, if it's a little too long, no problem. I just cut the end off here with my snips. There we go. I also tied your bows for you. Those of you who hate to tie bows. Okay, and there's your first card. So you should have a pretty Easter card to send to someone. Of course, I've made several, so I've got several to send out. So that was Timeless Tulips. And let's see, the next one is, what is the next one? I'm looking. Let's do the Under the Umbrella. Because I just love that one. It is so cute. It's got these little rain boots with it. Now, with this one, you may have different colors in your card pack. And that's because I had several people who wanted this card kit, and I did not have enough of this paper to go around. So I had to do different colors. So the one I chose to put together is exactly the one that looks like on my card recipe page right here. But now you may not have that. You may have a different color, and that's okay. So first thing is what we do is we stamp, and I stamped here, But now I want to punch this out. I want to show you just how easy it is. I'm putting my sticky note on this because there's not enough paper for me to hold this into the punch and keep it straight. So let me cut this off. Okay. Line this up with the punch. You can fussy cut it, and if you do not have this punch and you got this card kit, you are fussy cutting that umbrella. So that turned out really easy. But now let me show you how to fussy cut these boots. I am cutting, but I am not cutting around. I'm moving the paper. I'm holding my scissors the same place, but I'm just slowly cutting, but I'm moving the paper. And that just makes it for an easier cut. You can cut right on the lines, right above the lines. If this was stamped on a white piece of paper, you would want to leave a little bit of the white because it just makes a crisper image, especially when you're putting it down onto another piece of paper. So remember, just hold your scissors still and move your paper. So, ta-da, we're done with that. That was easy. I like to fussy cut. Sometimes I'll get some images and things that I need to fussy cut for something, and I will sit in front of the TV and just listen to the TV or listen to some music while I'm fussy cutting. Okay, so next is to stamp your image. You want to, I got my black memento, and my image is stamped toward the bottom. It's no matter the weather, we're friends forever. And right now, even though it's beautiful outside, it feels like it's raining everywhere else because, I don't know about you, I just feel weird. Weird. Hey, Tammy. Okay, what did I do with my snail? It's hidden under everything else here. I'm going to take my snail and adhere this to my card base. Okay. Now, the last Facebook Live I had, I talked about these layers, and I sent several layer freebies out, and these are little cheat sheets for me that tell me what size. And this 4 by 5 1/4 right here is exactly what this is cut to. So it just kind of, it cheats so you don't have to think of all these fractions. Never thought you'd be using fractions. Never imagined I would be using as much math as I am now. But I am. Okay, and the next thing is you're going to take your gingham piece, and that is from DSP that's in our annual catalog. Still available until the new catalog comes out in June. I'm just going to place that, eyeball it, because it's cut to same dimensions as this card. I mean, that layer. Okay, next is this cute piece of paper that I embossed in an embossing folder that's called Beads and Baubles. And I put that piece of paper in there, ran it through my die cut machine, and it just embossed this. I don't know if you can see it. I think you can. And I just really think that that brought out some raindrops. Now, I am going to adhere this to my card with tear and tape. And the reason why I'm using tear and tape is because it has an uneven surface and the snail may not stick to it. So, just going to do it like this really quick. And it helps keep it down. Let's see if I can get my little nubby fingernails under here. Sometimes I can pull it up easy, sometimes I can't. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Tara. Got my neighbor coming over in here. Okay, now next I want to take my umbrella stick. I don't know if you noticed, it's right here. And in the paper, please just punch. There's also an umbrella in there that's not open that you could use to punch those. Here's the paper for that. And these just I love this rainbow color one. It just brings out a lot of sunshine. Let me show you. Perfect. Okay, back to our card. What I'm going to do is I will have some mini glue dots. And I'm just going to want one. Some mini glue dot on the end of that. I'm going to stick that just right here. And you want it kind of loose. I do. You may want to adhere that down, but I want it right there. And then I'm going to take my umbrella and put just 2 dimensionals. That's all I need on that. Okay. Now, if you got your card pack from me, I was out delivering. I just had to get out of the house. I took my wipes with me. I took my Lysol spray with me. And I was very careful because I am not going to get sick. So, anyway, I just had to get out of the house, though, and I made those deliveries on Saturday. Some people came to the porch and picked up, and we talked 6 feet away from each other. Isn't that cute? Now, it needs something else, and my something else is this. And this is the rhinestones. I just love the rhinestone jewels. They just add a little sparkle to anything. And I'm using my Take Your Pick tool. And this tool is just fabulous. It has a little putty end here. You can, little scraper. Those are just $10, and those are just, love it. Best $10 I've spent. I've spent more and got a whole lot less. So this was a great deal. But here's your card, and then if you want to put something inside, this is light enough to write or stamp on. I do sometimes go ahead and put an insert in my cards, but not this time. I'm going to do this. Okay, so that's my second card. Now, my last card I want to show y'all is oh, I love it. It's so pretty. Let me show you the paper that comes with it. These are the 2 stamp sets that come with it. I don't know if you could see those. Yeah. Ornate Style and Ornate Thanks. This is the Ornate Garden Suite. And what's so special about this is that it will be in the new catalog. They went ahead and did a release of that product so that we can, you know, have something new to look at. Right now, I think we need it. And because we're all stuck at home and it just gives us something new, I ordered that as soon as I could. It is available today if you are a demonstrator. You can put it in your starter kit if you want to join. It is available beginning tomorrow to order for anyone else who wants to order. Let me show you this paper right quick. Haven't even opened this pack up. Let's see. This is the Ornate Garden Specialty Designer paper. And you get 12 by 12 double-sided paper. Now, one thing that a friend of mine noticed, Karen Robinson noticed this, on this particular set of paper, on the description, on all your papers, it tells you what inks coordinate with this. And there's the name of an ink there called Bumblebee. And I haven't heard of Bumblebee, so that is going to be one of our new colors coming up. Bumblebee, thank you, Karen, for making me notice that. I love these daisies. Daisies is such a friendly flower. And let's see, yes, here it is. There's foil on this page. They're all double-sided. So they really match with a lot of different things, but it shows you all the colors. Oh, I just love them. I love the mint macaron with this gold. But it can also go with champagne foil, which that's what I used in your card kit, is champagne foil. And the reason why I did that is because I was going to use champagne colored paper, very vanilla paper. This champagne foil goes with white, or it also goes with very vanilla. So it's very versatile. This is the card that I made. I don't have anything stamped inside. I haven't decided what I'm going to put there yet. But I put so grateful. Now, there's also a thank you, but I'm going to make another one that says so grateful. But this particular ornate thanks sentiment stamp set has 19 sentiments. And this one, you could put so grateful for everything. Thanks for everything. Your kindness is so loved. Thank you. And then, you know, there's a lot of people that just wanted to say, you made my day. And then you can even put, so here's a card. Sometimes we just don't know what to say. In times like this, we certainly don't. Before I get stamping, let me show you one more thing here. This particular set of this whole suite you can buy with one price, and that one price gives you 10% off if you buy everything. And I'm looking for that information. I know I have it because I've always got stuff together here for you. Okay. Here is the information. Ornate Garden Suite. If you get everything in this suite, and that includes the paper, the stamp set, the other stamp set, and then you have 2 sets of dies. And if you saw my craft room, you would know why I cannot find this set of dies, which is what I used in this card, was this particular die and this right here. I can't find it. It's in my craft room somewhere. It also has these jewels, the old olive ribbon and the terracotta tile, and it has a embossing folder. It's ornate floral, and I like that too. I haven't used it yet, but I like it. And this are the gilded gems. And today, for everyone that participated, I'm going to be sending a little happy in the mail. So, but you have to leave me a comment to get the happy in the mail, because if you're just here, I see you right now, but I may not remember, and it won't show me that you just stopped in to say hello. So, if you're here and you want a little happy in the mail, give me a comment, give me a like. Okay, let's go ahead and get stamping on this one. For this particular card, of course I want to do the stamping first, and I'm going to do an inside also. But I'm also going to stamp the So Grateful, and I'm using the soft suede, and that is a brown in our color palette, but it shows up as like an antique gold. It's just a very versatile color. And I think it really works well. Got my hand in the ink. I think it really works well with the gold foil. And this is actually champagne color foil. And so I'm going to pop that up with some dimensionals. Use 3 so that'll look good. I don't know why I'm nervous. I don't do this all the time either, though. Hey, Miss Glenda. Hey, Diane. Okay, and I'm going to put that in the middle as best I can. And I just eyeball it. There is no, precise way. Of course, my friend Dina figured out quickly that stamping is not a precise deal, because we are not Hallmark. And, it's just not precise. It's homemade. It's handmade. This is crumb cake. Crumb cake is very versatile, and it goes well with these colors also. So I'm going to center this on my card. Okay, and then I'm going to use this side instead of the gold foily one, because I've already made one with the gold, but I want to use this side. And it brings out completely different colors than the card, but it will look good. I have a lot of confidence that it would look good. Okay. There we go. And then this is just going to go down right there. I love that. What a pretty, pretty card. Okay, my snail is not acting right, but that's okay. We'll get onto it later. Okay. Okay, now on the inside, have a different sentiment. Because I am actually sending this card out to someone who has been very helpful to me lately. Especially with my attitude. But it says, so grateful for all your help. Now, isn't that just a beautiful font? Oh, I love it. I wish I could write like that. So then I'm just going to snail this down. Oh, you know what I did? Look, my card is this way, and I did that. Oh, I've done that several times before. Let me see if I've got another one. I don't have another insert. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let me find it right quick. Well, here we go. Okay. So, mistake. Let me do that again. I've done this in class, and so have my stampers. It's so funny. Opening the card up, landscape. So I want to stamp the inside landscape. How about that? Okay. Let me see if I can get that centered. There you go. Now I can put it inside my card. There we go. So grateful for all your help. Well, I have never done this before, but I'm so glad I've done this. Now I've got a little more experience with it. I'm hoping that doing card classes online is not the wave of the future, because I'm a social person and I want to see your face. Hey, Barbara Bowman. I really like the socialization with all you guys. I like to go camping, but I can't go camping now. But that's okay. If you have any questions about any products used, if you ordered a card package, you got the instructions, and it tells you everything we did and everything I used. I really, really appreciate you guys giving me some attention tonight. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and give me a comment. Let me know you were here, because everyone that came tonight and gave me a comment is going to get a little happy in the mail in the next few days. Because what have I got to do? Mail cards, right? So I'm going to do that. But I have a website that is notesfrompatients.com. Just go and peruse that if you would. And hey, Virginia. But this is the end of my card class. Thank you for coming tonight, and hope to see you soon.